Hola amigos, welcome to Tarot Mi Amor. We are going to do the heart spread for our friends Leo. We already shuffle
Hola.
Hola. We already shuffle and we put the cards because it's very windy.
Yes, friends,
So
we
we need
are
to
struggling with the mighty Gaian Mother and her winds, but we're making it happen. God, it's beautiful. You know, such a privilege to be here. In the effort not to have them blow a kilometer away, because they probably and goodbye.
Sí.
Boy, that would surprise someone. Wake up in the morning, go outside, find an Ace of Swords on your doorstep. Be like, oh. So, Ace of Swords, you're coming in. This is to identify you, and now your partner's coming in with the world. Boy, there's a lot of difference there.
Sí.
And we kind of compare those energies, and this is kind of how they are in terms of relationships, where their mind and heart is around relationships, and where yours is, Leo. And this is I'm not trying to decide if it's kind of a little bit, I want to say negative, like defensive, like you may be quick to say, whoa, what do you mean by that? You know, like triggery. I think is how that might come. It's just kind of how you are in terms of relationships, you know. And being a Leo, I mean, you could say it's air energy. This is also, maybe in terms of relationships, you're someone who just never minces words, you know, just, you're not a diplomat like we are, or you know, you would just come out and say what's on your mind, which argument can be made. That's exactly the right thing to do. And that would be a fire sign too thing. But I kind of feel like there's something you're a little triggery as you come into relationships. And your person's riding high, I think, you know. I think they're doing well. They've got the world. And they maybe have coming in with success in life in general. And in terms of relationships, maybe coming from a very good place, I think, with the world here. It's like they kind of, if they're out getting a relationship, it's not because they need anything from them, you. They already have the world. Like, it's corny, but I think that's like it is. So maybe now them in the relationship, look at them going. Remember the last Pisces reading, we had the Hermit kind of in this position. So now they're in the relationship and they're hermiting up. So what's that? You know, I don't know. Make sure we got the volume good. So in the position of them in the relationship, it's a bit unusual. And now you're out partying. I mean, unless this is a very literal translation and it sounds right, you go into this relationship and now you're kind of wanting to just party and have a good time. Nothing wrong with that. But this person now, they're kind of like, they're withdrawing and they need to think a minute, you know. But if they have the world, I mean, they didn't get the world by being dumb or impulsive or irresponsible. They got the world by being responsible and thoughtful, and the hermit knows themselves, above all else, knows themselves.
So maybe some person that is thinking that if he's ready or she's ready, or if the person is that he's that they are looking for, you know, like because then we have the Knight of Cups
to
for
give
bring
their
the
cup of love,
no?
yeah.
But the person need to be sure and confident on himself. With the other person, no, this is okay. I'm here, I go. No, this is different attitude.
And exactly what Yaz is saying. And then we also look at the advice for your person personally in the relationship, the advice for you personally in the relationship. And your advice is very simple. It's like 3 of Cups is fine, but your advice is give them your 2 of Cups, you know. And their advice is give them your cup. This is kind of masculine and this is feminine. I gotta say, if you're a feminine, this would make total sense. Your masculine would be someone who is a catch, maybe, who is not frivolous in any way, who's very substantial in every way, possibly even emotionally. Okay? And then your advice, and I think the 3 of Wands here, you contrast it to the 3 of Cups, is taking action in your relationship, and your relationship is the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you're going to end up with a very stable relationship. And this also, when the Ten of Pentacles in a heart spread, it's like you're both going to be stronger together than apart. And it's going to be very solid, and you're not going to have basically financial problems. But you're going to have to take the action to make it happen. This Three of Swands is just Three of Wands is doing it. This is whatever needs to be done, you know, to get married, to move in, to have a relationship, and form the kind of life that you want to form, Leos. So I hope that makes sense.
See, I hope
Helps,
you like it,
you know?
amigos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah, enjoy the beach.